Hey, what is up, guys and girls? This is your boy ShinDeon Z, and what we're doing is we're gonna be doing uh, some gameplay with Snake right now. He's gonna be going up against Quantic, which is an amazing pro gaming Call of Duty team from like past Call of Duty titles. And right now, just to fill you in on the background about myself, for those of you who don't know who I am again ShinDeon Z. I've competed in gaming from back in 2003 up until 2008 was my last time playing. I have I have been playing in Gears of War 1. I competed in Shadowrun. I competed in Call of Duty 2. I competed in Halo 3. And there's many other titles I did play in, for MLG, for like WCG, for so many different gaming events out there. And for those of you who don't know those other gaming events and don't know me from them, it's because you didn't play in them. I also competed in like big Street Fighter tournaments for Super Street Fighter 4. I know I did compete in some Super Street Fighter 4 locals, Unreal Tournament locals, Gears of War locals, some majors as well. And I know as far as like Street Fighter, I did play against some of the greatest players out there. I made a good name for myself in the Street Fighter community for Super Street Fighter 4 AE and Super Street Fighter 4. I definitely made Blanca very known as a character, but we don't want to get into that because you guys don't care about that, right? But that's just a little bit of background about myself quickly. But right now, we're really getting into what's going on in this game and who are these guys? Who are Snake and them? Snake and his team right now are up and coming players, and what we're trying to do is show you guys for some new kids who's trying to come up and be amazing like Call of Duty players as well. Now, like I said earlier, they're going up against Quantic. This team is no joke. They're very good, just like every other top team out there. And this video is not to shut down Quantic in any way. We all know Quantic is still going to perform great. They're going to get better every day. We're not trying to take that away from them. This video is to show that Snake and his guys are the up and coming, rising stars out there. They, future pros. So that's pretty much where that kicks in. And if there's any other guys out there and other teams out there that feels that they're future pros or already on pro status for this game, just hit me up. I have no problem doing this. I actually enjoy it. And we'll do a commentary and throw a video up for you just to help other players and teams actually get better. So, really, just to help you out get better against, good kids or even go up against pro kids like these guys, we see that Quantic is actually destroying right now. We got Nameless, at like a 2.0 KD, which of course a 2.0 KD don't mean nothing, but when you look at it, it shows that he's doing a lot for his team, right? So he's 13 kills, 6 stabs. But we see Snake is down like 5 kills, 8, right? So Snake, what is going to take for you guys to turn around and make a comeback, as we saw you getting like 2 or 3 kills to take over Garage? What is it going to take for you guys to come back against this team called Quantic?
Well, what it's going to take for us is to actually get control of these hardpoints and shut down the anchor, who is Nameless. And just it's all about communication and just teamwork and pushing together.
All right. So when you guys see certain players, like do you leave out certain players and focus on, like, let's say if there's a guy back at like I will call it the well, but if there's a guy way back at well and then you have like 2 guys on the hill, who will you attack first? Will you attack well or will you attack like the guys in the garage on the hill?
Well, if we don't have control of the hill and we're on the bad side, you usually want to contest and take out the guys in the hill and keep them on that fountain spawn, just because of the next hill, which will be in the middle.
Okay. Now we see you actually just racking up kills. You got a sweet double kill right there. We see you just went like madhouse. You just went crazy right now. Look, I mean, there go another double kill. Now, we see how your scores just jumped up. Last time we said your score, you're like 5 and 8. Now you're like 18-10. Like, what was going on in your mind that made you just go on a rampage and go crazy on them like that?
Well, since the garage hardpoint, I've kind of racked up a couple of good kills inside the hardpoint, which boosted up my score streak. So I kind of wanted to save it for a rainy day, which is about to come up pretty soon. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure my team was well equipped in what we were about to do.
All right, and we all know you had that grenade launcher. I always forget the name of this gun. Don't kill me for those who are watching, but
The war machine.
the war machine. Thank you. Now, many people don't use the war machine because when you play custom games, we know a lot of guys that wear flak jacket. Do you know these guys didn't have flak jacket that you took advantage of it, or you just or a lot of people don't wear flak jackets, so you decide the war machine is actually something that's going to be useful in any custom matches or any matchmaking matches.
Well, like on any team, there's always gonna be like one or two guys wearing flag jacket, as everybody know that. War machines like with flag jacket, it only takes three nade launchers to kill somebody with a flag jacket on. But other than that, I kind of guessed it right, hoping that they didn't have a flag jacket on. So
Uh,
luck was in my favor.
All right, and you would say like the War Machine will work very well on a game type like Hardpoint. Will you even use this score streak setup in a CTF, or you'll just keep it at a Hardpoint?
I would keep it at a hard point. It's a great score streak to break people's setups. It's very good for that.
All right. Now, for everyone who was watching, we did see that Quantic was annihilating these guys, and then all of a sudden, now we see Snake and his team actually just started making a huge comeback. Now the score is like neck to neck. They're fighting back and forth on the hill. And one big thing, as I can see, that you guys in the last hill point when y'all got garage, y'all took over it easily. When they took over, you guys broke it off of them. Tell me how you guys gonna break it right now, because it seemed like y'all have been successful at breaking this garage from them every time they got it from you. So, like, how does that work, man? How do you keep breaking garage from them? Like, what is so weak of what they're doing that's allowing you to break it?
Well, on this side, they're not covering the graveyard. Graveyard is key for holding this hard point right here. Graveyard and back alley. So once
Oh,
you like hold that down, there's no way you can like stop a setup if you can hold those two parts down.
all right, because now we see the score. You guys just blowing them out now. I mean, 210, 184, but there's still 1 minute 46 seconds on the clock. They definitely can make a comeback. We all know that, and they're a team that's not going to give up. Like, hands down, they're one of the top teams out there, so they're not going to give up. We know that. Now, at this point, since you guys are blowing them out, do y'all get too comfortable with the score, or y'all just try to play even harder to not allow them to come back since y'all have taken lead? Like, what's the setup now?
Well, we were just trying to keep this middle hard point, just trying to keep them away from even getting a point off of it. As you can see, because we knew it was coming down to the wire, we wanted to finish the game out early. But since we couldn't do that, and I noticed that my team spawned on the other side, I decided to sit back and hold this spawn so that we can get a better spawn in the run if they lose their fight in the middle.
All right. So what you're doing right now is waiting in the back so you can give your team a spawn, right? Now, we know there's 43 seconds on the clock. They're sitting collecting some hill time, and you still decide to stay here. Now, when you're deciding to stay here, do you believe that's going to help you out in the long run for your team?
Yes, because it'll force the other team to spawn on the opposite side of the map, and that's what you want to do. This game type is basically on like just spawns. You can win off just like having the right spawns
All right.
and just
So
having the proper setup.
All right, so the way how we see how you guys just made that comeback and what you just did actually definitely just saved your team big time, which is amazing because you sat back there, you allowed them to get like 10, 15 seconds off the hill, I believe. And when they spawned across the map, just like you said, you went to go take the hill, and it definitely helped you out in your favor. You beat them by 12 points. Now that's actually good. That's a great start, for you guys to go up against any other top team. And for those of you who don't know, this is not the only top team these guys have played. Snake and his team have played against many top teams out there. They annihilated them. And this video is just to show you that these guys definitely can compete with the best. And hopefully one day they get their shine and go out there and, be one of the top 5 teams, in the Call of Duty League. And like I said, like I'm going to say now, this Call of Duty is going to be the Call of Duty to decide who is the best Call of Duty player of all time, in my opinion, because you got players from multiple different titles, pros from like Rainbow Six, Halo, and Gears of War. They're all on this game right here, Black Ops 2, and this is going to prove who are the best Call of Duty players in the world, because this is where the real competition is on Call of Duty for the first time, in my opinion. So, do you have anything to say, Snake, to anybody out there that's trying to get better, in the Call of Duty world, what they need to do, any tips?
Well, what you need to do is just get a group of your friends, play custom matches, go on game battles, and just practice. If you want to become like a top player, just scrim and just compete all together. Just keep playing. Practice makes perfect, as you can see, and just keep going at it. Just commit.
All right, man. Well, that's Snake for you guys, man. Hope you guys learned a lot from this video. I mean, you can play it as many times as you want. Listen, watch, learn what he did. He went 34-17, which is amazing against a top pro team like this. And look out for more from Snake, man. I have some more videos for you guys to show exactly how he gets down, all right? I am ShinDeon.